Hey YouTube, it is June 3rd, 2016, and we are celebrating 10 years of marriage.
We're eating at Akouo's Tavern in Wrightsville Beach.
I love the colorful clothes she wears and the way the sunlight plays upon her hair.
All right, Dana, we are at the hotel resort.
Shell Island Resort. So we have arrived at Shell Island Resort and we're headed out to the beach. So we're at dinner at a place I can't pronounce, and this is Brandon's Killing Shrimp. And you can literally smell the Old Bay.
Well, me and Dana just got back from dinner, and we feel like we both have some food babies. And we're, after our anniversary celebration, we are going to be cutting it back. So our vlogs are going to be very boring when it comes to food. We're going to go low carb.
It's going to be exciting because we're going to lose weight and we're going to look amazing.
All right, so we're going to go out and get some steals and stuff, and maybe some star trails out here. So going to our room now. Bye. Hey guys, it's Brandon and Dana here, and we're celebrating our 10-year anniversary, and we are at the Shell Island Beach Resort here in Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. And we wanted to just come for a quick getaway. We just came for 2 days because in September, we're super excited about this because we're going to Bermuda for 5 days on a cruise with the Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. And right? Awesome, so we're excited. And so we thought we would do a quick video just on some 10 basically lessons that we've learned in 10 years of marriage. And so Dana's gonna start off with number one.
Okay, number one is to never go to bed angry. We've had a lot of, wise older people that have told us this, Jim, and we've always done this. Even though we might be a little angry at each other, we work it out and don't go to bed angry.
Awesome. So the next one, number two, is leave work at work. And so when you come home, try to cut that off. And so one thing that I've learned from another person before is pick some kind of focal point on your way home, whether it be a certain stop sign, and just say, all right, this is my cutoff point. Because if you're constantly thinking about work, if you're constantly on your laptop and doing all this kind of stuff, you're neglecting your wife and your family if you have a family. And so leave work at work.
The next one is to be on the same page with finances. Brandon does our finances in our family, but I always ask him if I make a big purchase, and he always asks me, and so we're just on the same page. We have a budget, and we try to save, and we stick to that, and it just works well for us.
Yes. Number four is split chores at home. You know, just because you're the man or the dude in the house, that doesn't mean that you can't wash clothes or dishes. You know, sometimes old school, we think that that's the woman's job or whatever, but no, it's not. You both share a home together, and you both work, and you both have things that you do, and so help each other around the house as much as you can, because it makes it so much easier.
The next one is to put each other first. I always try to think of, when I go to even to the grocery store, I think of what Brandon likes, and I buy his little things. I always try to put him before myself, and he does that as well, and that just works well in a relationship, that you feel important to each other.
Absolutely. The next is date intentionally. And so usually when you get married at the very beginning, it's very exciting, it's very new, and then as years go by, you catch yourself not doing that as much and dating and stuff. And so, man, me and Dana, we always try to find on our weekends, we go out somewhere, but we always date, and I think that's so good for your relationship.
Next is to be realistic about your your thoughts of each other or how each other should be or act. And a lot of times I talk to girls that get married and they're like, well, my husband doesn't do this and he doesn't do this. And just be realistic. We're both real and we're human and we're going to make mistakes and let each other down, but just be realistic in your thoughts and how you would want each other to act.
The next is number 8, celebrate. Celebrate moments, celebrate years. I mean, there's statistics that are crazy that 2 years after marriage, people call it quits. And so each year is a victory, and so celebrate it. That's why we're celebrating 10 years. And we came down here and got this beach resort, and we're enjoying it, and we're so excited, and we hope to see more and more years. And so celebrate.
Next is to be present. When you're with each other, put the phone down and just have time with each other and look at each other. And a lot of times couples don't do that. And just when you're with each other, just be present in the moment. And that goes really far, and you'll remember those times.
Absolutely. The last is me and Dana both are ministers, and so we just wanted to sum up as this: we can't do anything in our relationship and grant any success or anything without putting God first in our lives. And so any major decision, anything that we do that we consider a move in our lives or a job decision, it's always based on what God would have for our lives. And so we also pray together, and we also read the Bible together, and sometimes we do that better than others, and sometimes we have moments where we've not done that well, but that has been something that has always gotten us through the low moments, the valley moments in life. And so God is very important in our life, and so that is what we wanted to sum it up with, and that was our, not the last one on the list, but the most important, we thought, in our relationship.
And 10 years ago, when we said our vows to each other, we read this verse, and I just want to read it. 1 Corinthians 13, 4-8. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, and it does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others, and it's not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in truth. It always protects, trusts, hopes, perseveres. Love never fails.
Wow, what a great way to define what love is. And lastly, the Bible teaches us that God is love, and so that definition, we try to model each of those things in our relationship. Sometimes we're better at some of those items, and sometimes we're not as good. And so, hey, thank you so much for checking out our channel, and we're going to go and finish celebrating our 10 years out there on the beach. And so, thank you.